All right, happy Monday, everyone. Today we're going to look at our final note, which is called the premium combo bond. So just like the discounted combo note, the premium combo note takes the same type of parts from the installment note, and then it takes the same concept of the lump sum note. What makes it a premium bond is that the face rate is lower than the face rate is higher than the market rate. So when the face rate, we have an 8% face rate on this particular note, the market rate lowered down to 6. So therefore, when this note gets issued on May 1st, it's going to be issued at a premium above the face value of the note. So the premium account, the premium on bond note payable, is a adjunct account because it carries the same type of balance as a liability does. So as the discount on bank note payable is a contra account, the premium on bank note payable is an adjunct account. So it's kind of married to that bank note payable that gives us a carrying value. However, it carries a credit balance just like a liability does. All right, so what we're going to do the same concept. We're going to use that face rate of 8% to calculate our payment. So if we take 60,000 times 8%, and since this is annually multiplied by 1, we get a payment every year for 3 years at $4,800. So we only use the face rate to calculate that payment, and now we're going to use the market rate. The market rate of 6% is now going to dictate what the present value of the note is. And in this case, it's going to be issued at a premium above the face rate because, like I said before, the face rate is greater than the market rate. So when we do that calculation, we get $63,207.61. So the face value is 60. The issuer, whoever is issuing the note, is going to receive $63,207.61. All right, so there's the face value, there's the carrying value, and then the remaining amount goes in the premium on banknote payable account, which is that adjunct account I just spoke about. All right, so when we make our first payment, the first payment is going to be $4,800. So now as we look at this, we're going to accrue less than $4,800. So if we take that carrying value and we multiply by 6 times 1, interest equals principal times rate times time, you're going to get $3,792.46. Notice, though, we're making a payment for $4,800. So what we're going to be doing here, right now we have a carrying value of 63. We're going to work our way down towards that face value of 60,000. And the way we do that is we're going to lower the premium account by debiting the premium account by the dollar difference between the cash payment and the actual interest expense. So that $1,007 difference is going to adjust the premium account down. And when it does that, it's going to make the carrying value also go down, and it's going to work its way to equal the face value at the end of the note. So year 2, we got the same thing, $4,800. And by now, on your fourth note that you've learned, you know that the interest expense is carrying value times rate times time. So we take that $62,200, we multiply by 6%, we get $3,732 even. And then the dollar difference there is going to lower the premium account by $1,068, and it's going to move our carrying value then to $61,132.07. So now in our last year, our numbers should work out pretty evenly here. Our interest expense goes down to that, $3,667. The dollar difference is $1,132.07. Therefore, we have nothing left in the premium account, and our face value equals the carrying value of the note. So to kind of just refresh this for a second, our cash flows, we're receiving $63,207.61 on issuance. We're going to make 3 equal payments of $4,800, and then we're going to make a final payment of $60,000. So we got 1 inflow and 4 outflows of cash on the life of this premium bond. All right, so now we're going to take that, and we're going to, here's the economic and accounting events, your timeline. And so if you can see, we have to record that interest expense, that accrual here, and then we're going to record our payment. And then we kind of continue that pattern until we pay off the note. All right, so here's the issuance entry. We're going to receive $63,000, so cash is going up. It's being debited. And then the premium, remember, is an adjunct liability account. So it's going to hold the difference between the face value of the note and the cash being received. So there's the $3,207.61, and that goes into the premium account. And then there's the face value of the note, which is $60,000. So now when we go to do the accrual, we're gonna basically take that interest in year one, which is $3,792.46. And remember, that comes from the roadmap. And so there's the $3,792.46. And so we're working 8 months until year end adjusting entry. So that we count our months here. That's 8 out of the 12 months are going to occur in 2016. And then 4 out of the 12 months are going to occur in 2017 on that first payment. So that's why we're using that 8/12. And there's where we get our interest expense. And so then what we have, though, we have to remember, we're also debiting now a portion of that premium. And that's 8/12 of that premium amount. And then the total difference there is going to go to interest payable. All right, so the numbers match up there. It works out. So you're grabbing the 8/12, so the interest expense from the roadmap, and then the 1,754, you're grabbing 8/12 of that, and then the total will equal then the interest payable. So then when we go to make our first payment, we're going to pay off that payable. Okay, so here's the I don't have that entry on there. So we'll do a follow-up entry in a second here. I'll come back to that. But if we look at the financial statements, there's the interest payable that comes current, and then we have $60,000 the bond payable. We adjusted the premium down by $1,007, so that lowered that to $2,535.92. You get the $62,000, and that's long term because remember you're not paying that off for a couple more years. And then there's your total interest expense, and then there's the receiving of cash in year one. Okay. So here's the follow-up entry. Excuse me, it is in here. So the follow-up entry on 5/1/17, you always start with the overall cash payment normally, but the order of the PowerPoint here is giving it to me in line by line. But if I kind of just fast forward, there's the cash payment of $4,800. And then I'm accruing the other 4/12, so that amount is going to go to interest expense. I'm paying off that interest payable from the year-end adjustment, and then the premium bond, the remaining $335.85 is going to be recorded. And so then that's the final entry on the payment that we want you to kind of look at and kind of understand. All right, and so now once I kind of put those in, we're in pretty good shape. You went through the installment for a good week in school when we were still in class. We spent a whole week on the lump sum note when we were in class. And then we kind of reviewed the first few days when we went to e-learning. And now we're back from e-learning a weekend. We went through last week the combo discounted note. And then we're going to spend a couple days looking at the premium combo note. So there's the video, guys. Make sure you take good notes on this as you go through it, and then you're going to take your notes and you're going to work out the problem that I'm going to share with you on the daily calendar document. All right, good luck. Email me if you have any questions.